So the fragmentation index is something which has been existing in Fidessa London for a year or so. So this is publishing on the website of Fidessa. If you go on the website, you will see a page on the most actively traded stocks in Europe. Typically, Vodafone would be one. And you would see how the shares are being traded between the established exchange and the alternative pools. So it's quite a nice web tool. You can see the volumes, how they are distributed between the LSE, BATS, Chi-X in Europe, and all those pools, many of them in Europe. That page, and drop one copy in the Asian space. It's not as easy as in Europe, I have to say, because in Europe the pool space is much larger and much more established. So typically on a Vodafone you would see 25% of the shares today being traded on Chi-X or on BATS. When here in Asia, as we all know, it's all just starting, to be perfectly honest. So the number we will see in the early days will be much smaller, I would think. But if dark pools pick up in the region, then you would see better numbers. So at least we will provide a similar page. The launch is scheduled to be on the 25th, I believe, of August. And this will be first in Japan. So we will concentrate on, of course, the Japanese exchanges and Chi-X Japan. There are a few pools existing already in Japan. Southeast Asia will come next. As you know, the takeoff time in Southeast Asia is longer. Chi-East in Singapore has been delayed to Q3 this year. I'm saying Q3 is my guess. It was initially planned in Q2. Chi-X Australia has been pushed back to 2011. So we will cover Southeast Asia with the existing pools, things like Nomura NX, BlockSec, even if BlockSec is not extremely active. That will be the second phase. So the first phase is in Japan. So again, it's quite a nice web page where you can see the distribution of the volume. I would think it will take another 2 to 3 years, at least, in Asia to get some substantial numbers on the page. But this is something that we can't control. Our job here is to capture the trade feed from all those places, pull them in one place, compare the numbers. So August start.